Lord said, "If anyone wishes to come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. For whoever would save his life will lose it, and whoever loses his life for my sake and the gospel's will save it. For what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and forfeit his life? For what can a man give in return for his life? For whoever is ashamed of me and my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him will the Son of Man also be ashamed, when he comes in the glory of his Father with his holy angels." And he said to them, "Truly I say to you, there are some standing here who will not taste death before they see the kingdom of God come with power."
Glory to you, O Lord. Glory to you.
I want to show you something. I want to show you my boo-boo. I think we all have boo-boos. And I thought about boo-boos as Melinda Johnson shared the story, which I'll share a little bit afterwards. And I don't know what your boo-boo says, and I think sometimes we're afraid to show our boo-boos. My boo-boo here says self-doubt. And the other one says embarrassment. If you knew me and you knew one of my boo-boos, it was a boo-boo of embarrassment. I grew up in a family, beautiful family, yet poor family, and I was very embarrassed of the growings up of my family. So I grew up with a big boo-boo I didn't want anyone to know. And I'm wondering if you can show me your boo-boos. Can you show me your boo-boos? Put your boo-boos up high. Anyone got a boo-boo? What's your boo-boo? Abuse. Hurt. Hurt. Pain. What's your boo? Blame. Boo, what's your boo-boo? Not good enough. Anyone here the boo-boo of not good enough? What's your boo-boo, Karen? Not good enough.
Not here.
Anyone have another boo-boo?
Denial.
Greed, fear. Shout out your boo-boos.
Denial.
Pride. Rejection, humility, we all have boo-boos, and the thing is, all those things that we just talked about, we're all connected in some way. And I think the story I want to share with you about boo-boos, for me, it touched me very deeply. And Melinda shared the story. One of her bloggers, icon painter from Austin, took his daughter, 3-year-old daughter, I'm not sure how the whole story goes, but taking her to different stores on errands. And every time she'd go into the store, she'd run up to somebody and says, "I want you to see my boo-boo. Can I show my boo-boo to you? Here's my boo-boo. You want to see my boo-boo? I got a boo-boo. You want to see my boo-boo? Here's my boo-boo." Everywhere that she would go, I mean, anyone have kids? They like doing that? You like showing your boo-boos? You like having a Band-Aid. Everyone likes having a Band-Aid. So, a Band-Aid. Here's my boo-boo. So after the third store, or wherever he went, he kind of got a little annoyed, and he stepped back after the third store, after the 20th person. And she went up to this person, and he realized she got the same response from every other person as she did the 20th or 30th person. "You want to see my boo-boo?" And this person did this. "Oh, can I see your boo-boo? Does that hurt still? How did you get your boo-boo? Oh, can I get you a candy? Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And he was sitting in the back, and as I heard this story, I was weeping inside. He said it just hit him in his heart. What a beautiful thing everybody did to his daughter with this act of love in response to her excitement to share her boo-boo. she got a loving response from every person. She started weeping and said, what a beautiful thing that is, because that's how we should be with one another, on both sides. And as we sit here, as we midpoint during Lent, thinking about the resurrection, realizing the victory, having a halftime reorientation, I want us to think about our booboos. And I want you to think that you come here thinking you had a boo-boo. Because my boo-boo is your boo-boo. Your boo-boo is my boo-boo. And the thing that's very difficult in our life is we've grown up as kids being so excited to share my boo-boo. I want you to see my boo-boo. And then as we get older is, oh, you're a man. You don't need no boo-boo. You need to cry. Don't show me your boo-boo right now. You've been telling me about your boo-boo for 10 minutes, 10 hours, 10 days, 10 weeks. You're going to say the same thing again? Get over it. I don't want to hear your boo-boo again. And what did we learn really quickly, right? Here's my boo-boo. Nope. Now let me hide my boo-boo. And you know what happens when we hide our boo-boos? We get sick from the inside out. Whatever it's a physical boo-boo, a mental boo-boo, a spiritual boo-boo, we hide those boo-boos and we get sick. I'm telling you, we get sick. And the more we have the courage to be like children, can you imagine if we saw each other as wounded, cute, innocent, scared little toddlers? So when somebody older comes to you with a complaint or a judgment, then we think of them as a little toddler sharing their boo-boo with you. And for us, having that kind of love, that kind of generosity, that kind of compassion, that really unites us together in His love. That really brings us together in His gratitude. I pray that our church here, as we grow together, can consider our boo-boos. And I want you to take them home and realize my boo-boo self-doubt, my boo-boo embarrassment, my other boo-boo judgment is your boo-boo. And first of all, how do we realize through the prayer of Saint Friend that we do not judge ourselves or one another, but we find the best way we can to heal, because a Band-Aid does what? It protects. And underneath the protection, what's going on, Dr. Hassan? Healing. And sometimes we can't understand how we heal, but the Lord is asking you, bring your boo-boos to the cross today. As we parade around the church today with the Holy Cross decorated so beautifully, let us think about that little kid who wanted to share their boo-boos, her boo-boo with any stranger. May we share our boo-boos with not a stranger. May we share our boo-boos with a loving God who loves you so much, that wants to heal you, who wants to heal you from the inside out. So when I look at my self-doubt, I don't look at self-doubt. I look at a human being, Tsagalakis, who happens to be a priest, who does the best he can as a human being. That when I see judgment, then I'm thinking, I don't want to judge anymore. That the more I find myself judging, I am contemplating and praying and asking the saints and the fathers and our Lord and the Panagia to help me stop so I can heal. So all your Band-Aids with greed and disappointment and envy and jealousy, we're all connected. And if you think you're special, please remember when we say the prayer today, before we receive communion, forgive me for I am the sinner, the chief sinner, right? I am the first. May we think of that, and not only that we take pride in our Band-Aids, but we ask God to heal what needs to be healed from the inside out. So may we thank God for that little girl who, for me, touched me deeply. I don't even know her. That she had the courage to go and share her boo-boos with everyone. And may you have the courage to stop hiding and sharing your boo-boos with people, first of all with God, first of all with yourself, second of all with God, and then at least one person you trust, so the boo-boo can be expressed in community. We go to hell in isolation. We become healed and walk towards salvation as a community. May we find ways to offer our boo-boos, offer our pain and suffering, not just our joys, together, our joys and our pain and suffering together. And you know that little girl? She didn't have any therapy. She had a 5-hour discussion. It was that acknowledgement. Oh, I'm sorry. Like sometimes all we can offer, I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry. When we stop and acknowledge one another in our total humanity, God leads us there. May we continue Divine Liturgy knowing that our boo-boos are here to be tended to by our God. And may we take our boo-boos to God today, and may we look for His response to our plea, our response to our love for Him to the best of our abilities.